Hi friends, in this class we are going to discuss about total internal reflection. We know that when a light ray is passing from denser medium to the rarer medium, it bends away from the normal line. Hence, the angle of refraction is greater than angle of incidence. Gradually, if the angle of incidence increases, the angle of refraction also increases. At a particular angle of incidence, the refracted ray just grazes. If we observe the third diagram, the angle of as the angle of incidence increases, the angle of refraction grazes with the interface. That means for some angle of incidence, the angle of refraction has become 90 degrees. This angle of incidence is called as critical angle. That means at critical angle, the angle of refraction is 90 degrees. If the angle of incidence is further increased, observe the green colored line here. Here, the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle. For this angle of incidence, the light ray doesn't doesn't undergo refraction. Here we observe reflection. That means if the angle of incidence is greater than critical angle, the light ray undergoes reflection rather than refraction. This is known as total internal reflection. There are some conditions for the total internal reflection. The first one, the light ray should travel from the denser medium to the rarer medium. The second one, the angle of incidence in denser medium should be greater than the critical angle. Let us try to understand this with an example. To observe total internal reflection clearly, we need a laser light and an aquarium. Here, if we want to observe this phenomenon clearly, better to add few drops of Dettol into the water. So observe here carefully. Here we are sending a light ray from one side of the aquarium. Here we can observe clearly that the light ray is reflecting into water itself, but it is not refracting into the air. Observe carefully. Here the water is reflecting into the same medium, that is denser medium. This is an example for total internal reflection.